Good morning, good morning, good morning. Reverend Dr. Mary Whitney here for our 274th day together. And the topic I chose for today's message is winning the game. What is this thing called life? Sometimes I wonder whether any of us understand the game we are playing. We make plans, we build relationships, we make promises, and we imagine tomorrow. And then life reminds us that we were never promised complete control over the outcome. My husband once said, "To death do us part." At the time, those words represented a commitment between two people who intended to stay the course. But life has a way of teaching us that some promises are much deeper than we initially understood. There comes a time when I wonder what those words would eventually mean. Would we both close our eyes at the same time? I know that's a deep question, so let us give ourselves a gentle hug. Let us take 3 deep breaths together. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yes. Would one of us have to continue when the other could no longer walk beside us in the same way? I don't pretend to have all the answers. That is where epistemic humility becomes so important to me. I can love deeply without pretending that I understand everything about tomorrow. I don't. I can have faith without claiming certainty about every mystery. I can ask God questions without believing that my questions dismiss my faith. It doesn't. My husband was what I called my soulmate, and I never imagined that our journey would teach me so much about love, commitment, change, loss, and continuing forward, no matter what. Sometimes winning the game isn't about getting everything we wanted. Perhaps winning is learning how to remain loving, faithful, grateful, and open, even when the rules of the game suddenly change without warning. In my life composition, I say love plus commitment plus grace plus accountability gives me strength for the journey. And perhaps the most deeper question of all is, what does it mean to win when the destination is still unknown? Maybe winning means I don't stop living because something changed. Maybe winning means I continue to stretch my wings. Maybe winning means remaining open to whatever God still has in store for me. And some of the questions I pose for us today are these. What have I considered an ending that might actually be a transition? Can I honor what was without refusing what may still become? What does faithfulness look like when life doesn't unfold according to my original plan? And can I trust God with questions that do not yet have answers? I am going to share this reflection on what I think about those deeper questions. Lord, give me the insight to see beyond this moment. Stretch my wings beyond the horizon. Help me understand that I do not have to know exactly where I am going to take my next faithful step. There are things about eternity I cannot explain. There are things about tomorrow I cannot see. There are things about love that words cannot fully contain. So I will wait, listen, I will trust, and I will continue living. Perhaps the real victory is not knowing how the story ends. Perhaps the victory is remaining faithful while the story is still being written. As I move forward in this journey, I will honor what was as though it was, accept what is, trust what may be, will give me the courage I need to keep going. And perhaps that is what winning really looks like. Have you ever thought about that? I want to thank everyone who have subscribed, who have liked, who have been with me these 274 days. If you're not always on at the beginning, you always listen in, and I am grateful for your commitment to yourself and to me and this community. We love you, we care about you, and I thank you so much, all who have shared, who have liked, who have subscribed. It matters. Now let us take 3 more deep breaths together. Breathe in love. Breathe out fear. Breathe in faith. Breathe out the need to know everything. Breathe in hope. Blow out tomorrow's worries. I'll see you tomorrow on day 275, the Lord willing. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. Be safe. We love you. We will see you, as I said, 275 tomorrow, the Lord willing. Bye-bye.